Hello everyone, this is Jim and welcome to episode 20 of our Minecraft Let's Play series. Just want to start today with a big thank you to all the people who are watching the series and enjoying what we're doing. Keep the comments coming in and the questions coming. I'll try and answer questions an episode or two after you've asked them. I tend to sometimes record things a bit earlier than when I publish them, usually a few days, so sometimes I won't see your comments until after I've recorded the next episode. So so thank you to everyone for all your support and watching and things. It's good to know somebody's watching, and I do appreciate it. So thank you. Now, at the end of last episode, we finished up here in the desert. We made our little squid farm with a few hiccups, and our little rail system with a few hiccups. But it's all happening here. It's all working. We now have plenty of ink sacs coming in over here. Can we open the chest? No. Can't quite manage that. So we've got plenty of ink. I think we've got about 2 stacks in there. We'll have a look in a minute. Now, there was a question from Jake W. Recently about rails and portals. Can we actually put rails through portals? Well, Jake, the short answer is yes. So we can do, let's just get that one out of the way, this. So we can actually send minecarts into the portal. So if we grab some redstone, and there, like so. So we can actually send these guys into the nether, like that, and there it goes. Now, the thing you have to remember though is that there's no players in the nether at the moment, so it's not actually loaded. So the minecart's kind of just in the portal at the moment, waiting to come through. So as soon as a player goes into the nether, then the minecart will also appear on the other side of the portal. So if we go through now, then as soon as we come through, then the minecart will also come out, like that. And there he is. So yes, we can send minecarts through, but it's not going to actually go and zip along through the nether while we're in the overworld. So just got to keep that in mind. We will do more with this later down the track. It's just at the moment, the nether's, well, we haven't done anything with the nether yet. It's pretty horrible. We've done our gold farm, but we haven't done any really building or anything. So we will come back to putting through minecart systems through the nether. Now, it won't push back through. There's a bit of a cooldown time, so things won't immediately go back through to the overworld. They've got to wait, like it's about 45 seconds or something before they can be pushed in again. Hello, Pigman. So also, as well as minecarts, you can also, any entity. Now, an entity is like a mob or a minecart or even just an item that floats on the ground. That's an entity, so you can actually throw things through the portal. See, that one disappeared. So when we go through, there'll be a stairs on the other side there. So if we go back through, like here, and then there's the stairs, so that goes through as well. Now, I think the only thing we can't do, I haven't checked this, but I think if we're riding a minecart, we can't go through. Let's check. Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? We can't actually ride a minecart into the portal. That's a bit of a bummer. I'm not sure why that doesn't work. Yeah, and see, as soon as we get out, then it goes through. That's a bit disappointing. So yes, so we can send minecarts through, and we will look more into that down the track once we get our nether a bit tidier. So today we're just going to start off here in the desert and finish up a few things. I don't think we'll spend the whole episode here. Basically what we want to do is, I want to put another rail line along here, down here, but one that just sort of goes into the sand where we're going to be digging. So that we can just chuck a whole lot of sand when our inventory gets full, chuck a whole lot of sand in a chest minecart, send it up here, and then empty it off into a whole lot of chests just up here. Basically the same as what we've got over here, but for sand. So look at that. Yeah, I've got plenty of ink at the moment. I haven't been on that much. I stopped off to get some more wood, did some more chopping here. But so I've got nearly 2 stacks in a very short amount of time. So, oh, that's a lot of ink. Yeah, so what we'll do, we'll put in that rail system and another little unloader for the sand, and then we put a little building around this, I think, too, just to protect it all. I've been lucky so far. No creepers have come and blown things up. So yeah, so let's get to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Oops. Okay, one rail track going all the way over to about that point there. So I think we'll start our sand digging over that way. Why that way? Well, just so we can keep an eye on the squid farm from about there. Over here we can't really see the squid farm, so just initially we'll put a big track out to there and start mining our sand over there. So let's just give this track a test, make sure I've lit everything up, as in lit up the rails and with enough levers and things. I ran out of redstone, so I'm running low on redstone, so I've just put levers in instead of redstone blocks. And we make it. Yes, 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 excellent. So now we can just have a chest minecart there, do a lot of digging. Actually, let's do that, like that, and then boop, and put him there. So dig, 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 sand, 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 and then just go boop, boop, and then once he's full, we can just go click, and he'll make it all the way up there, where we'll need to put an unloader system. So now I didn't really make this track for us to ride on, but it's a bit of fun, isn't it? Let's have a ride. I thought, well, you got to put a little bit, make it look reasonably interesting, the track. So sort of spaced out the little posts evenly, just to make it look a bit nice, look a bit interesting, so that you know, it looks fairly reasonable. And there we are. Oh, we're going back. He's gone back. Oh well, we'll deal with that later. Now, what we do have to do now is be able to unload this into some chests here, and then eventually, yes, we will send it through the portal and send it all the way back to the base. But well, it looks like it's on fire, doesn't it? Yeah, torch. But for now, we'll just do a little unloader system. Basically, we'll do exactly the same as what we've done here, this same little setup that we've seen before. So I'll do it off camera, and we'll put a whole lot of chests here so that we can stock up on sand. And there we are, just like that. So again, the same little unloader system, just unloading into that hopper there, which will go into this chest, which will then filter into all these chests here. So we can get, you know, this much double chests worth of sand, and all these might fill up as well. So let's make sure it's all working. Haven't tested it yet, so we'll head back down. If we've got enough stuff. Yep. Okay. And give it a go. Make sure it's all happy, all working. I haven't seen any more ink come in, any more ink sacks. So hopefully the squid system's still working there. Missed. Alright, wait for him to come back, and then let's see. Sand. First sand. Woohoo! It's so good to be able to just dig stuff up this quickly, like that. Alright, plenty of sand. Sand, 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 sand. Is that minecart coming back? It should come back, because it should be pushed back by the little system we've got back there. Ooh, and here it comes. With another little visual glitch of it going inside the thing again. So if we hit here, are we going to get it? No. There? Yeah, very strange. Okay, let's just quick. Have I got a chest? I don't have a chest. So let's quickly make a chest, like so. Bang, 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 bang. Right, so we can just dig around. Oop, there we are. Put him on. Chuck in some sand. Send him off. And then hopefully he'll be back in a sec. Oop, here he comes. Under the track again. So he's back, and can we? Yep, we can actually. And he's empty. Good. Oop, and he's back up again. Good. All right, we'll just duck back up, make sure everything's in those chests up there. Okay. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Well, our little system is working. So I think we've got everything in place now around here that we want for now. I think I've got enough torches so that there's enough light along the track so that mobs won't spawn on it during the night and block things or blow things up. However, we're pretty exposed here, aren't we? So let's put something here. I've got a lot of acacia around here, so we'll probably stick with the acacia theme, I think, for this little building. Just enough to really, just big enough just to cover all the bits. So we've got a portal inside, and all these are inside, all the redstone and things. Let's see what we can come up with. So, you know how it is. You put down a whole lot of blocks, all very boring, very simple, but bleh. This is the sort of thing you build when you've got no supplies, it's only got one type of wood. So let's see, what can we do to spruce this up a bit? Spruce? Haha, we don't have any spruce. Okay, let's see. I reckon let's put something here, and then over here we'll put maybe just some dirt temporarily to get out to here, and then put a step like that, and then get rid of that one, and then up and a log and a log, another one of you, and then you. So we'll have a little entrance way. Actually, no. Get rid of him. Change him to that. Yes. So little entrance for the minecart. Now an entrance for us. So, something across here, maybe? And then do something similar on the other side? Not sure. Now in here I was doing this kind of floor originally, when we were just setting things up, but that's going to be all too orange. Way, way, way too orange. So maybe we'll just put some logs down like this. Oops. And have a grey floor. So change all these around so that they look like this and it's nice and grey. We've got pretty limited supplies at the moment because I can't be bothered running back to the base. Alright, so and then maybe put some grey, just some stone brick under there, just kind of as a foundation under the bits that are still sticking out. We've got a big plain wall here that really we don't need a plain wall, do we? Let's see, we've got a portal here. Maybe we bring in the wall a bit. So have the wall come in at an angle like this, and then it come across here, and then angle back out like this. So dig out all this bit here, so that we've got a little bit of a shape here coming through around there, and then we've got a fairly plain wall on this side. So what about if we come through here? What if we change this a little bit? We'll just get rid of this bit here, and so what about, so if we say ground level is about here, what about if we have a bit of a play? What about if we, how many times do you reckon I can say that? We'll make some more steps like so, and now I'm stuck in again, dirt like that. So let's put a little shape. Why not put a little bit of a few gaps there like that, maybe that, then an upside down one there, and then we'll put a block there, and see what I'm going for there? That might look alright. But what about if we had behind it, now the sandstone and the the yellow and the orange don't really go together. Sandstone here. I've done a little bit of digging off camera to get a few supplies, and my shovel's nearly worn out, so I didn't do too much. So what if we sort of put like this here, just cover up all that, and then come through here and look at that from outside. That's not too bad. Yeah. So what if we put one of those on the other side as well, and maybe also in these gaps here. So have a couple of creeper faces. It's not a creeper farm, it is a squid farm, but we'll go with the creeper faces. I like the creeper faces. But it is still fairly plain here, so what if we just end up putting logs in these little corner nooks here like this. There we go. So something like that, just a little bit of grey on the side and on those little sides there too. So I reckon with all that, we might end up getting something that looks half decent. Alright, I think we're good to go. So as we can see, we've got the little creeper faces there. So let's go have a closer look. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not wearing my feather falling boots because they're nearly worn out. So that hurt. Alright, closer look at this building up here. Finished it off, I think. I think we're good for now. Let's see. So I changed up the front a little bit. So put a little bit of grey in there. And the roof, I ended up sort of going a combination of andesite, stone, and the logs there, the acacia. Got the creeper faces there. So 2 tracks going into these little holes here, and in the front door here. So I didn't use this for the whole floor. I think it was going to be just a bit too much to do that for a floor, for the whole floor, but still have the little entrance way up here to the portal. And I didn't change this. I probably should have. It probably doesn't look too good. Might mix that up again at some point. But yeah, so there's the roof there, and put these little bits there in the side, kind of windows, but again they're not going to stand out too much, so they'll be alright. Yeah, and so I think, oh yeah, and there's the inside of the door. That one looks alright, I think. A bit of grey and maybe a bit too much orange, not sure. Maybe I tried to do too many stairs here. Yeah, but I think we're good to go now. So I think now time to head back to the base, and I think we've got a little bit of time. And how many more times can I say I think? I seem to be repeating myself a lot today, don't I? Yeah, we'll head back to the base and do 1 or 2 more little things. Alright, we're back to the base. Now it's the next day in real life, and I think I'm coming down with a cold. So hopefully my voice doesn't sound too different, and I'll try not to cough and splutter and things in your ear. Alright, we're back at the base. So now in terms of our dyes, now we've looked at this a couple of episodes ago, what we needed to make sure we have a good supply of dye, and now we've got this guy covered. So that was kind of the main point of us going back all the way over to the desert, as well as getting some sand. So we're all covered for our dyes now. Now I think off camera, since the last couple of episodes, I've done a little bit more gardening around the place. Now I did this little spot here, but I've started putting in the nether wart there, and it kind of works, I think. Just that little bit of extra red and a little bit of brown with the soul sand there. It kind of looks alright. It sort of breaks things up a bit, breaks up all the green that we've got everywhere. So I've put some in down there, you can see. I actually put a little bit of a nether wart farm. We've sort of got all these manual farms down there. So I put in some nether wart as well, and put in a bit more of a garden over on that bank there. Just any little spots that are just green like this, that are just grass that you don't really know what to do with, I'm just putting little gardens in. So yeah, I think the nether wart just adds something a little bit extra. So I think I'll stick with that. But now, we did our little jump system the other episode down here and things. We will do more over here very soon. There's one more part of this I want to do, probably over this side of our little centralization system here. Before we can really start putting in a building around it, we've got to get the shape right. But we haven't got enough time to work on this today, but we will come back to that soon. I did start putting in the glass here before we really ran out of supplies and went to the desert. But yeah, we will come back to this. But what I'd like to work on now is that we have our little system here. We can run up, get our little jump boost, and bang, 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 and in the door, and like that. Now the problem is we have to turn around and close the door again. And if we're heading out this side, we have to go out and, better close the door. So how about we do something about these doors to get them to automatically close? I do have buttons up here, but these are basically just to stop the vines growing over the door. And I just put this one in here just for a bit of symmetry to make it look like this one. So the vine was growing over the door, and then you'd have to break the vine before you could then open the doors. So I think we need to do just a little simple redstone system. Now, of course, we could use the old pressure plates. Let's see. Do say that. Just the old-fashioned pressure plate and all that, which is not too bad, but I do find often, it's not going to do it now, is it? The doors just slam open in your face. So that's why I want to do something a bit different than just pressure plates. So what we'll do the little redstone system on these doors here, and then we can bring it down and do the same thing on these two down there. Okay, so I've dug out a little area here. We basically want to power both of these blocks under the doors so that they both open at the same time. And we will use pressure plates, but we want to make sure that the signal is there for long enough that the doors stay open just a little bit longer so that there's no chance of them slamming in our face. So let's see, we can put, say, some redstone going into this one here. We'll need to make him go a bit straighter like that, so he's going into the block and he'll power that block, and we'll have to do the same on this side. I'll have to do a little bit of gardening to cover up the hole here, so in like that. And then, so let's see if we can put a pressure plate maybe about there. So what if we aim to put a pressure plate here, and just to make things even we can put one on there as well. So there and there. So we want signals to come out of these, but we want both of these to be powered. So it's just a matter of, I think, getting the redstone right now. Let's see, can we go along there? No, we won't be able to, because that'll join up with that. So move that. Like here, here, here. Can we just do all the way under there? But we'll put a, there. Assuming I'm going to get my redstone right. Now, will they power that? Oh, I'm not thinking straight today. They will. Okay, good. So very simple. So we can adjust the timers on these repeaters. So let's just chuck in some dirt temporarily. So is it going to be open long enough for us? It is. Cool. And then coming in, it's okay to have to open it manually. We can't put pressure plates out here because the mobs will step on them and open the doors. Again, I have the buttons here, but just to stop the vines going across. So it's okay if we run up, we run in, but then the pressure plates will close the doors for us anyway, so we don't have to turn around and close them. But it does mean that we only open one door coming in from this direction. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's really a way we can do it other than with a button that mobs then won't come in. If we put tripwire, then mobs will trigger it. We put pressure plates, mobs will trigger it. So a button, we could have put a button, but again, I think a button's more of a hassle to have to press than just running in and opening the door like that. So I think that'll be okay. And then we'll do a similar system down here. We'll put the pressure plates somewhere here, maybe there, and just run on and something like that. So it just gives us that extra bit of delay with the repeaters, and just means both doors open, so that even if we come across one like this, we're just standing on one, they both open. Very simple, very simple. Good way just to do some basic redstone, but very handy as well. So I'll clean this up now, like that, nice and clean. Just a couple of pressure plates, and then and we're through. Nice. Did a little bit of a change here, just put in some dirt and things, rearranged a bit, so the grass hopefully will grow up here. Might have to do something a bit different here. It's I'm looking at every single block going, ooh, that block's in the wrong spot. So we'll have to think about that. But yeah, I think that's going to have to do today, guys. The cold's kicking in, I think. So, yeah, but thanks for watching. Yeah, like what I said at the start of the episode, do appreciate everyone watching. And if you have any comments or suggestions, keep them coming. Yes, in the comments below. Yeah, if you come up with a way for that door, if we can do something on the outside of that door, maybe to detect that there's a player coming in but not a mob. Tricky one that. It'd be good if there was pressure plates that only players activated, wouldn't it? But yeah, so thanks for watching. Good episode today. We've got a lot done, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.